Okay, just wait 1 minute. I will share the presentation. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Once again, very good evening to all of you. Today we'll discuss about the material management. Okay. Have you any idea about the material management? Already you have read production and operation management. It is one of the specialization, material management. Have you any idea about material management? Anyone?
Sir, it is like inventory.
Yes.
It is the daily input management, like what is
Please tell me, am I audible?
yes, sir, you are
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Yes. 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 Then what is material management? Material management is a system that effectively controls and manages materials and supplies used in an organization. That means the objective of this to ensure the right materials are available at the right time in the right quantities to support the production process and meet the customer satisfaction. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Suppose one can say, what is material management? That means it is a smooth flow of materials from suppliers to the production system. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then this is the important functions of a organization. Material management is the important function of a organization or the department. That means it indicates the smooth flow of materials from supplies to the production system. That means it involves planning. Am I right? In case of production management, you have read what you want to do. Suppose you want to produce any product. Before the production, that means you have to make a suitable plan. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Production is the planning, organizing, directing, and control. Suppose one can say, suppose you have to produce your ready-made garments. That means you have to make a suitable plan at first. That means how much product will be produced, how much money will be invested for this. Yes or no? How many raw materials are required for this, etc. That means material management involves planning, procurement, and control of materials. You have to control the materials. Why we are saying to control of materials? That means we have to ensure how much materials are available that materials are right material or wrong. And also you have to see when you are importing right materials, it is right time or not. In material management, we have to focus what the materials will be available in the right time, right place, and right quantity, right? Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what we
Yes, sir.
understood, the material management involves the planning, procurement, and control of materials, and to ensure either the materials are right material or right time or right quantity. Also, right. Also, we have to give emphasis, right price, right price. That means right cost. Yes or no? Clear? Yes or no? Why you are not saying?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You have,
Yes, yes, sir.
yes, you have to say yes or no. Actually, am I audible or not? Yes or no? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the aim of material management?
To keep the
That
planning.
means the aim of material management to balance the goals, and also you have to ensure material availability, minimizing and inventory cost, maximizing maximizing the customer satisfaction. Clear? Yes or no? Ultimately, our aim should be the customer satisfaction. Suppose you are already I have given an example. You have to produce a pen or you have to produce the ready-made garments. You tell me after end of the production, what is your objective? What is your goal? That means how a product will touch the customer's need or customer satisfaction. Am I right? If your product will touch the customer's need, customer's satisfaction, that means your product will be qualitative. If your product will not be qualitative, if your product will not attract towards the customers, then you can, then your product will not touch the customer satisfaction, and your product will not continue in the market system. That means we have to focus on the right quality, right cost. Suppose quality is good, quality is, suppose also you have to give emphasis size and shape of the product. If your product looks very attractive towards the customers, then your product will continue in the market. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means ultimately our motto of the material management or goal of the material management to balance the conflicting goals, and we have to ensure the availability of a raw material, the availability of a raw material, and also we have to minimizing the inventory cost. Our focus should be towards the customer satisfaction, towards the customer's need. Clear? Yes or no? Am I audible or not?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Why you are not participating? Okay. So presentation is visible or not?
Yes, sir, visual.
It's visible, sir.
Yes, yes. Just a minute. You see, Second slide is visible or not?
Yes, sir, visible.
Yes. That means it is the key points to consider when exploring the material management. Clear? The first point is material management plays a crucial role in the success of an organization. Yes or no? Material management plays a crucial role in the success of an organization. Success of the factory, success of the department, because we are ensuring the materials are available according to the quantities. So material management plays very important role in the organization, right? Yes or no? Comes to the second point. It helps to minimize waste and reduce cost by ensuring no overstocking or understocking of materials, right? We have to minimize the waste and reduce cost. Why we are focusing reduced cost? Tell me. Ultimately aim is what? Anyone? Yes.
Cost reduction.
Why we are focusing the reduced cost? Ultimately, the customers. Just I told you, we are giving the importance to reduce the cost. That means we have to satisfy the customer's need. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
You are not saying any. Yes. Okay. Third one, it helps to improve customer satisfaction by ensuring that orders are delivered on time with the correct items. When a product will be produced, our motto is how a product will be delivered to the customers through the different channels. How a order will be delivered in the right time. Yes or no? And we have to see that are the correct items or not. According to the order, we are supplying the materials or not. That is also very important. Yes or no? Next is the critical components of material management include material planning, procurement, inventory control, and distribution. These are the components of the material management. Already I told you material planning, procurement, inventory control, and the distribution. When we are distributing properly, then it is easy for us, because when you are keeping the raw materials in a warehouse, first of all you have to see that materials will be distributed according to the order, according to the requirement. No overstock will be there, so that you can minimize the waste. Yes or no? Am I right or not? I am not listening from you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, I will ask you one by one. Okay. Teaching is the interaction process. Yes or no? You are not saying
Yes,
anything.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, yes, very good.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, good, very good. Next is procurement involves sourcing and purchasing materials from suppliers. Yes, it is right. Next is inventory control involves managing the flow of materials into out of the organizations and monitoring inventory levels to ensure they remain with the acceptable limits. What is the inventory control? Inventory control involves managing the flow of materials. Either uh, you have to say inventory control is the physical stock of the raw materials in the factory systems, and you have to organize and monitor how the inventory level to ensure they remain within the acceptable limits. Otherwise, you will lose. We have to focus on distributions, physical movements of the material from warehouse to the customers. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Next, we have to discuss the types of material management. What are the types of material management? First is the inventory management. What is the inventory management? Who will tell me? Inventory management.
It is the stock keeping unit.
Yes, very good. It is the stock keeping units. Very good. Otherwise, we have to say what is this?
Go down management.
Go down?
Go down management means we have to
Go
keep
down
the
management.
in local language.
Actually, it is the process. You have to give the order and you have to store and also selling system of the companies. Yes or no? Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. In that means we have to say inventory management supervise. What is the role of the inventory management? Inventory management supervise the flow of goods. The flow of goods from where? From the manufacturing unit or a warehouse and to the customers. That means when you are manufacturing and when you are keeping the materials in warehouse, from facilities point of scale, that means what? Either you have to keep the detail or you have to keep the records. Yes or no? You have to keep the
Yes, sir.
records. Otherwise, you will not supply. That is the key function. That means we have to keep the detail. We have to keep the records for each new product. What are the products in warehouse? A inventory management can say how many kinds of products are available in the warehouse. Yes or no? That means you have to keep
Sir,
the
slide
record.
is not visible properly.
Slide is not visible.
No, sir.
I'm the why are you?
Sir, slide move होनी.
Okay, just wait. Just wait 1 minute. I will check it. Why it is not moving? Just wait, it is a network problem. Just wait 1 minute. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir, properly. Yes, sir, visible.
Now is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Visible. Yes.
Okay, okay. What we learn by the inventory management? What is the inventory management? Why it is important in our organization? You tell me. Then
Stock the material.
inventory management involves the maintenance of company's stock of raw materials, semi-finished good and finished products. Yes or no?
Yes,
That
sir.
means it is, yes, that means it is a balance between the cost of holding too much inventory and the cost of running out of the cost. Otherwise, we can say inventory management is a complex process. Yes or no? We are writing inventory management involves the inventory management involves the maintenance of a company's stock of raw materials. That means we have to say in inventory management, goods are delivered in the receiving end area of a warehouse. Yes or no? What I'm telling, please with participate with me, cooperate with me. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
We are
Yes, sir.
yes, we are saying inventory management is a, that means it indicates from the inventory management it is a complex process, right?
Yes,
In
sir.
an organization, we have to say goods are delivered in the receiving area of a warehouse. After receiving, you have to keep the records. Suppose goods are available in your surroundings, in your premises, then we have to count it. We have to keep the records. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. That means inventory management involves the maintenance of the company's stock. Stock means semi always you have to store the semi finished product or finished products. All the products are available in the inventory management, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Inventory management, we have to see, we have to keep the records. We have to keep the records. We have to see how the costs are holding. Yes or no? That means the cost of running out of cost. Next, write down. Next is the purchasing management. First one is the
The slide not
Inventory
visible.
management.
okay. Just wait. What is the problem? I am not. First one was inventory management. Second one was purchasing management. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And what is purchasing
Yes, sir.
management? Who will tell me?
Sir, purchasing
Sir,
management includes
purchasing
the
man.
raw material.
Yes.
Raw material in the convenient price means we have to analyze the price and what is the flexibility of the product in that.
Purchasing management involves procuring raw materials. Yes or no?
Yes,
Then
sir.
how we are purchasing the products? What is the system of the purchasing?
Mm,
Who will tell me?
By checking the quality, like first of all, we have to plan for purchasing. After that, we have check the quality, price, and all the
Yes.
details of the product.
Yes. Suppose according to the order, or according to the order you have to purchase. Now, otherwise you have to what you want to desire, what you want to say that you can purchase it.
No, according to the product.
Yeah, and according to the requirements of the organization. Suppose
Exactly.
you want to, suppose simply I have to give the simple example. Suppose you want to say SC from your home. This is the requirement or not? According to the requirement, you want to purchase the SC for your home. Yes or no?
Yes.
Similarly, purchasing management is the purchasing management is the goods and services that is depends upon the company's the requirements, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? You
Yes,
have to
Yes, sir.
give the order. Suppose in an organization, suppose you have to, so many departments are there, right?
yes, sir.
So many departments. Purchasing management is one of the department. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Purchasing management is one of the department. That means that this department keeps the good relations with the other department, or other departments keeps good relation with the purchasing department. Yes or no? We have to say in further purchasing is two types. One is the centralizing purchasing, decentralizing purchasing. Am I right or not? Centralized purchasing means, suppose in an company, in an organization, so many departments. Clear or not? Suppose we are reading in a DDC. According to the DDC requirement, DDC can purchase. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
According to the organization, what are the requirements they can purchase. Then purchasing management involves procuring raw materials, suppliers and services are required for the production. It consists the selection of suppliers, negotiation of prices, preparation of purchase orders, and management of. And also you have to negotiate the price. Suppose the cost of the price of the product is 5,000. You want to purchase. You have to bargain. Yes or no? In how much cost
The
you
slide not
can.
visible.
Slide not visible. What is the problem in net to?
It is visible, sir.
Visible,
It is
sir.
visible.
Yes, sir.
Visible, sir.
Okay. Now is it visible?
It is visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you tell me, purchasing management is the one of the type of the material management, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Purchasing management, suppose you want to purchase a product. If you have a bargaining power, then you can purchase a product with a good price. Yes or no? Suppose
Yes, sir.
bargain. Suppose the price of the product is 5,000. Then suppose you are the purchasing manager. You want, what is the price of this? Now 5,000. That's okay. You can purchase it. If you have the bargaining power, if you have if you will do negotiation, that product, that means the price will be minimized. Suppose 4,500. Then you can purchase it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. The objective of purchasing management is what? That means we have to buy the required materials, and also another aim is in which and how much materials are to be ordered. How many materials are to be ordered? What type of materials are to be ordered? That is completely depends upon the purchasing manager. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes.
that means we are saying how much product will be purchased, which product will be purchased, that is completely depends upon the purchasing department or the purchasing management. Yes or no? Purchasing manager, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then next, warehouse management. Now, is it visible?
No, sir.
No, sir. Slide. Actually, sir,
No,
slide is
sir.
visible, but it is still visible purchasing management.
No, sir.
Still it is visible purchasing management.
Yes, sir.
Very slow network in room. Okay, just wait. Just I want to refresh it. Now is it visible?
Yes, yes, visible right now.
A slow network. What is warehouse management? Who will tell me? Warehouse management is what is?
Sir, it is also one type of storage management that after production.
Yes. After production, then after
So this is
production,
the godown management.
yes, yes, yes. Go down management. Yes. That means in otherwise we have to say it is a management of the physical movements of goods from warehouse to the destination. That means we have to receive the products, we have to store and shipping the materials from the inventory
Sir, your
to the customer.
voice is breaking, sir.
Yes.
Your voice is breaking, sir.
Now I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
That means warehouse management, in we have to ensure how much stocks are available and how much stocks are supplied. Yes or
Slide is
no?
not visible, sir.
Slide not visible.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, what will what I will do? This is a poor network in my home. Okay, okay. Now is it visible?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Just wait.
Visible right now, sir.
Now is it visible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, visible.
Se room re net out of okay. Then you tell me what is warehouse? Then warehouse management. Already one of suppose one can say warehouse is the backbone of the organization or business sector. Can we say or not?
Yes,
If
sir.
your product will not storage, if you have no storage facilities, it is otherwise it is called the backbone of our organizations. Yes or no? Suppose we are buying so many potatoes from the different states of India. Yes or no? Because they have storage facilities are there. But in the Odisha, there is no such type of facilities. That's why we are suffering. We are importing different kinds of products from the different states of India. Yes or no? Then we have to
Yes, sure.
suppose if you have to establish a factory, if you have to establish an organization, first of all, you have to focus. When we are receiving the materials from the different states or country, that should be stored in a proper place, and also either if either your finished product or semi finished product, that it will be stored in a warehouse. Then we have to ship or transship the products to the customers through the different channels. If you have no warehouse, if you have no warehouse, then you cannot manage properly your materials. You cannot handle materials in properly. That means it includes storing. Also, you have to receive the materials that it will be stored, and you have to shift or transship the materials from the different sources from the different destinations. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise,
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
otherwise it is treated as storage facility system. Warehouse management is treated as storage facility system. That means it is located or it is located according to the organization system. Suppose warehouse is 50 kilometers away. You have established a company in Bhubaneswar. Then you cannot manage properly, right?
Yes,
Then
sir.
how many types of material managements are there? What we have discussed?
3 type of material management.
3 types of material management. First one is what?
Inventory
Inventory.
management.
Inventory management.
Then purchasing and warehouse.
Purchasing, warehouse.
Now is it visible?
Yes, sir.
What is material requirement planning? MRP. Already you have read in production management, material requirement planning. It is one of the type of material management. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by material requirement planning? It comes your exam, short question MRP, material requirement planning. Now is it visible? Material requirement planning?
Yes, sir, visible.
Yes, good. You can, who will tell me what is the material management?
Material planning, sir.
Yes.
Sir, material planning means what the input means, what are the input required for the desired. Suppose you want to produce a book, means
Yes.
copy. So for that we require machinery, we require the paper, we require the human resources, we require other infrastructure facilities. So all the aspects which will be required for the production, it will be properly planning, because without planning the objective cannot be achieved.
Right. Otherwise, we have to say it is a system. That means we have to calculate the materials. What are the components to be needed for the manufacturing system, manufacturing product? Right? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes.
It is a calculating the materials and what are the components needed for the manufacturing of the product. So that I have written material requirement planning is a computer-based inventory management system. Then in this system, we have to use the plan, production schedules, how we have to manage the procurement of the materials, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In otherwise, you can say it consists. Sorry, MRP considers the lead time for ordering materials. What is the lead time?
Perfect.
Time between receiving and ordering the material.
Yes. Lead time. Suppose we are saying gap. We have to reduce the gap. Yes or no? Suppose we are ordering for inventory. That means that increases carrying cost. Yes or no? That means it considers the lead time for ordering materials, the time required for a production, and the inventory levels. Yes or no? That means we have to say the material requirement is the disruption. Yes or no? Disruption in the production system, production cycle. That means it creates the result. Yes, we are increasing the production cost, decreasing output. Yes or no? Would you understand what I told you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That means suppose one already listen. I will tell you again what I told you. Material requirement planning is a computer-based inventory management system. That means what? In this system, we have to we have to design the new plan. Yes or no? Why? Why
Yes,
we are
sir.
designing the plan? For the manufacturing system or manufacturing production? You tell me. That means it identifies the necessary of materials. Then we have to estimate the quantities. We have to estimate the quantities.
Quantities.
Also, you have to determine the materials will be required to meet the production system, production schedule. Yes or no? You have to
Yes.
estimate. We are saying you have to estimate
The quantities that should determine if your materials will be required to meet the production schedule or not. So that we are saying material requirement planning is a system where we have to design the plan for the manufacturing system. That means it identifies necessary materials. Unnecessary materials are not required. So that we have to count, we have to estimate the quantities. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes, sir.
means when we are giving the orders, that order is placed or not? That order is placed or not?
Yes, sir.
That means we have to ensure that suitable materials are available at the right time. Also, correct quantities are not available or not. If correct quantities are not available, we cannot satisfy the production needs, production system. Also, that means we have to determine if the materials are required to meet the production system, production schedule. We have to manage and delivery. We have to manage the production system. We have to deliver that product in right time. We have to satisfy the customer's demand, customer's need. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You tell me what is the material requirement planning? What is the benefits? You tell me one benefit through the material requirement planning. We are saying material requirement planning is a computer-based inventory management system. In this system we are using so many. We are designing so many plans and so many production schedules, and how much the procurement of materials will be managed. So that you tell one benefits of the material management system.
Quality of the product we can control, like, or increases.
Yes, quality of the product, quality of the
process,
product. Yes, and
the
also
process will be not hampered.
yes.
The process means production process will be not hampered. Means routine work will be done as per the.
That means,
time re delivered abo.
yes, that is also right. That means we have to focus according to your answer. Right time we have to deliver, and also material planning. Material planning should be very easy. How to how to prepare the strategy. Yes or no? Strategy decisions for the development of an organization. Am I right?
Yes,
Or
sir.
if you have to develop your own mechanism, if you have to design in your own plan, that means you have to produce so many products for the customers. That means material planning, production and inventory management ability. We are through the material requirement planning, we have to develop our own planning system, production system, inventory management ability. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That means where in warehouse the packaging products are assembled. Yes or no? Have you see? Sorry, you will consider restaurants. In restaurants, MRP material requirement planning applied or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Suppose they are managing ingredients and they are supplying right time. Suppose now so many systems are developed. Suppose you have to give a order. Yes or no? You have to buy suppose two biryanis. Your time is, suppose you have given order, biryani will be delivered within 1 hour, half an hour, 20 minutes. Yes or no? And the restaurants are adopted this type of system for the development of the customers. They are satisfying the customer's need, customer satisfaction. Yes or no?
Yes.
In
Yes, sir.
also in hospital management, government organizations. Yes or no? Suppose you want to construct a building. Yes or no? All the different types of precedence relationship, they are performing their responsibility through the material requirement planning system.
Yes, sir.
They are maintaining the good relations, precedence relationship. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. That means we have to say what kind of needs to be produced. Yes or no? That means you have to focus on quantity of the demand in the material requirement planning. Quantity of the demand. Accordingly, we have to satisfy the customer's need. Yes or no? And also you can say, yes, we are sure, we are determined, we have to supply the products to the customers in through the material requirement planning, right?
Right,
How many,
sir.
how many types of material management are?
3 type of material management.
3
Sorry.
types.
Uh,
First one was what?
Four types.
4 types. First one was
Inventory management,
Inventory.
Inventory.
inventory
purchasing
management.
management,
Then purchasing management.
Then
Warehouse.
Then warehouse management.
then
Material requirement planning.
material requirement plan. Then
Transportation.
transportation management. Transportation management is the last of the types of material management. What is the transportation management? Who will volunteer?
Sir, how can we ship the products from warehouse to destination or source to destination?
product from warehouse to customer.
Yes.
Like by road, by air, or by water.
Yes. Give an example. Example.
Sir, example is a farmer produce rice.
Yes.
After that, by road we can transport this rice to local market.
Yes.
And after that, we will deliver this product to the customer.
Yes. That means to your answer indicates how we are how we are dealing the plan, and that planning should be executed properly. Yes or no?
Exactly, sir. In this process, we can check the right way to the transport within the base price
Yes.
and lowest loss. Like ज़्यादा खराबी ना हो प्रोडक्ट, जितना जल्दी हो सके ट्रांसपोर्ट करना होगा.
Then that means it is a logistic system, logistic platform. So that we are using a
Yes, sir.
technology to deliver the product to the customers.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? That
Exactly,
means
sir.
through the transportation management, we have to transit the product towards the customers. Ultimately, that means we have to use the different kinds of
So
technology.
your voice is not audible.
That means we are using the different kinds of technology and executing our plan for the development of the production system. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, one
Yes.
small confusion for me. Actually, in the transportation, the supply chain management can be considered under the transportation, or it should be a different part?
No, it is related. it is not exactly same. It is related.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I want to a little
Yes.
bit clearer.
Okay. Then in transportation management, what we are doing? We are
Sir,
planning. Planning should be executed or not. That means after suppose your plan is for this month you have to produce 1,000 products. That product will be delivered to the customers. How your plan should execute properly? That means you have to focus on the physical disbursement, physical movements of goods from the warehouse, from the warehouse, from the different sources to the different destinations. Our ultimately we have to deliver the product. We have to transit the materials, finished goods or semi-finished goods to the destination. That means it involves physical movement of materials from one location to another location. Yes or no? And in case of transportation management, suppose you have to you have to give consent. Either your product will be delivered or not. Yes or no?
yes, sir. As per the time, as per the schedule, the product will reach or not. Actually, a main focus.
Again, tell me again.
Means according to our plan, suppose
Yes, yes.
as Costa Rica told that the rice will be transported for the marketing site. So if we are planning and according to the plan we are not transporting from the production site to consumer or distribution point, then the production is not valuable.
Yes,
We
yes.
have
That, one can other is supply chain. We are discussing. It is related. That means in case of for transportation management system, we have to allow the different companies to optimize their transportation operations. Yes or no? They do, and we are allowing for what? For whom? The different sources, different companies. They are coming to us. They are coming to us. They have to optimize their transportations by streamlining their system and through the reducing cost. Yes or no? And ultimately we have to improve our efficiency. Also supply chain. Yes or no? Efficiency of the supply chain through the transportation management. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Then how many types of material management we have discussed?
5.
Five.
Five.
Okay, 5. Then, the first one is what?
Inventory management,
Yes,
purchasing management,
yes,
warehouse management,
yes,
metric requirements planning, and
yes.
transportation management.
Okay. Good, very good. And tomorrow we'll discuss the objectives and scope of material management. Today, due to some network problem, our slides sometimes visible, sometimes not visible. Okay. Uh, Tomorrow I will
No issue,
rectify it.
no issue, sir. It's a technical glitches we have to face. No issue in online. It is a disadvantage.
Okay. 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 Tomorrow we'll discuss about the objectives of material management. What are the scopes of material management? We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, sir, I share my mail ID to your personal chat. Kindly send the material if possible.
Okay. Definitely what I prepared the presentation, then definitely I will share it with you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Would you
Thank you.
understand
Thank you.
would you understood what the topics we have discussed today?
Yes, sir, definitely. All.
Eh? What ହେଇଗଲା?
Yes, sir. Crystal
ବୁଝା
clear.
ପଡିଲା sir, ବୁଝା ପଡିଲା.
Yes, yes, good, very good. बुझा पड़ला माने you are non Odia. You are trying to speak in Odia. Yes or no? Na Odia.
This interaction will be most needed, sir. Interaction is most needed to understand.
Actually, according to my opinion, teaching will be both sides. Interaction from you and it is a interaction between you and me. If I am saying something, your answer is not. Suppose I will not listen your answer. That means I will teach in the wall. I feel I will teach. I am teaching to the wall. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then teaching
Sir,
is
Thank
ଆମ
you.
ପାଇଁ ବି boring ହେଇଯିବ one side conversation ହେଲେ.
one side conversation is totally boring. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ନିଦ होला.
Okay, okay. Good,
Okay,
very
good
good.
night, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Good.
Good night. Thank you.